the hate you could get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Denver Nuggets. Timeout. Taking a look at Denver.
Well, there are no easy games in the playoffs, and a closeout can be extra challenging. These guys need to stay focused and make sure they don't waste an opportunity to effectively put these guys away.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. And Houston making a change here. You look at Denver.
Rockets substitution.
Here's Boosty. Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Outside for Green.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
First team foul.
Rockets on D. It's a three-point game.
Using his superb court vision, Green is able to routinely find his open teammate.
First team foul.
And Houston has possession. Here's Rice. They get it again. Hayes. Pass to Gugliotta. To the inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Garnett. Second shot opportunity. Out to Thompson. Counted from distance.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Here's Pippen. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he sinks the second. Here's Carter. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. So he makes 1 of 2 and the second one misses.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
And the shot goes in.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Here's Stockton. Carter on the wing. The 3-ball. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Pippen. No good off the glass.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Garnett. And again, Denver no good. The Rockets on offense. And Green comes to help. Hayes with it. Green covering. Here's Pippen. Five to shoot. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Garnett. Here's Rice. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Now, here's Green. Here's Garnett. Over Hayes. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. The Rockets lead by 3. Right wing. Pulls up. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. The Nuggets on offense. Here's Green. Shot from the low post is good.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Pass to Rice. Here's Gugliotta. Defended by Thompson. Here's the pick. Here's Rice. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside. And stolen by Hayes. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Houston shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good.
One shot.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Boosie. To the wing, right side. Here's Pippen. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Shot clock at 3. Here's Rice. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Rice has got his second bucket of the night.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Houston.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Gugliotta, no good. Outside, Green. And that one's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rice. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll...
15.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the take. Person's shot is good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Mourning. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mourning's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Person. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Pass to Carter. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Number 4.
Houston leading by 6. Here's Richmond. Pass to Person. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Thurman. Rebounded by Mourning.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Green. Tipped away.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Dort with a steal.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And he lobs it up top. And they'll get another chance. Timeout called, the Rockets. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here's Dort. He's scoreless. Pass to Thurman. Clock at 4. Here's Bowen. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Nuggets trail by 8. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The Nuggets with another miss.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Richmond. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Rockets lead by 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Out left to the wing, to the paint. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to Bowen. Here's Thurman. Here's Richmond. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Richmond's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Person. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. Thompson outside. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy. 8 seconds left in the first half of this game. There's a screen. Here's Richmond. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
To the right side. Here's Boozer. No made baskets yet. Here's Mourning. Boom! He jams it straight down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Boozer. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Pippen. And that was good. Pippen's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Boozer. Ooh, poked away. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Mourning. Over Hayes. Some solid defense from Hayes.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. 3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Mourning. To end the run. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. Down low. There's a screen. Takes it inside. Here's Pippen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And Walker's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. Rebounded by Pippen.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
From deep three-point range. And the basket by Boosie. Busey's got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Mourning. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Rice. Hayes for 3. Another 3 from Houston.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Walker. And there's the drive. Here's Harper. Off target from outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Gugliotta. Denver grabs the miss. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Nice shot by Walker.
Making enough threes to keep the D honest. Walker isn't a guy you leave alone.
And there's a pick. Pass to Pippen. Now Hayes lets it fly. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Mourning misses. Houston leading by 12. from deep. And the basket by Pippen. He's got 11.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Garnett. 6 points for him. Throws it up high. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
When it's Draymond in a two-man game, you know he wants to dish it.
To the wing on the left. Here's Person. Driving inside. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The three from Thompson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Houston leading by 13. Here's Richmond. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Stockton to the inside. Carter can't get it to go. And he's going for the lob.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Thompson right side. Corner shot. It's hauled in by Houston.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Outside Carter. Here's Garnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate. The effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Deflects the pass. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Rice, defended by Thompson. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. And the Rockets lead by 15. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Stockton.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Garnett. And there's the screen. Lots of room. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Gugliotta. Pure from three-point range.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Driving in to the middle. Warning. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Gugliotta. Goes back up. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Carter. Pass to Stockton. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Thompson. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
13 fouls.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
And the second free throw is good.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
.127 left in the game. Here's Rice. Pass to Hayes. Here's Person. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Rockets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
Rockets foul. Harrison. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Denver. Stockton.
He hits the second from the line. 55 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter.
Denver foul. Vince Carter. That's his first personal foul. 1st team foul.
And so it's Houston with it. Hayes with a screen. Wide open look. Rebounded by Mourning. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 19-point game. Carter. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here.
15 foul.
And that one falls for Carter. 35 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Rice. Pass to Person. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the 4th. And a miss there on the triple. Now Carter. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. It's tipped. Here's Pippen. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals.